said during my discussion with some friends in France, whenever I mention the first Khalifa of Hadith Imam Mahdi alayhi salam and the second Khalifa as well, always I say Raziallah anhu, and they are surprised and asking, why are you saying Raziallah anhu?
The Holy Quran uses the term Raziallah, and it uses in relation to some goodly behavior, godly behavior of those who believe. And all such people are mentioned as Raziallah anhu wa radu anhu. Radu anhu, yes. So the word Raziallah is a prayer and a wish and a hope that a person about whom you use the word, the expression Raziallah, will be favored by Allah, will be chosen by Allah for special grace. That is all there is to it. But with the passage of time, since the time of Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it began to be understood as a special term which was applicable only to the companions of Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yet this is not a strict rule we observe in the practice of the Muslims in the past. We have evidence that the word Raziallah was also applied to some saintly figures who were not companions of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who were born many centuries after. So there they only did it for the sake of expressing their wish that Allah treats them with special mercy. So the word Raziallah, expression of Raziallah, has become a term, but still it is not exclusive to the companions. In the case which you have mentioned, you have unnecessarily or without knowledge limited the usage of the term Raziallah by Ahmadiyyas. It is not confined only to the past caliphs. It is confined only to the companions of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam, caliphs or no caliphs. And it is not used in relation to such caliphs who are not companions of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salam. So you will not read it when we mention Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Salis. We always say Rahimahullah Ta'ala, but when you mention the first two caliphs, it's not because of their being caliphs. It is merely because of their being companions of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salam that we apply the term Raziallah. Now, when you read the prophecy of Hazrat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the advent of Hazrat Masih, you also read there mentioned his companions under the title Ashabuhu. And as far as I remember, they're also mentioned with the words Raziallah or Ridwanullah alayhim, something like that. So if my memory is right, then I'll tomorrow show you the reference, and you will see that it was also prophesied by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that the companions of Masih Maud would also be entitled to being called companions of a prophet. Again, you should remember the verse of Surah Al-Jumu'ah, which speaks of وَآخَرِينَ مِنْهُمْ لَمَّا يَلْحَقُوا بِهِمْ, which means that although they have not yet met the awwalin, the companions, but a time would come when they will meet. So Masih Maud would be the one who would join the people of the latter days with the companions of Masih Muhammad Rasulullah of the former days, at the beginning of Hazrat Rasulullah's prophecy. So that period of when he lived and companions were created by him, that will be joined by a people who would be so far away in measurements of time. They would be hundreds of years away from them. Yet the Holy Quran says, وَآخَرِينَ مِنْهُمْ لَمَّا يَلَّقُوا بِهِمْ, which means they will be joined with them. So that is the reason why, on the authority of the Quran and on the authority of Hadith, we treat the companions of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi wasalam as companions at least worthy of this prayer of Raziallah anhum wa radu anhum.